Think about it once. Just a few days ago, the world woke up to explosions in the Middle East. US and Israeli strikes hit Iran. Reports say the supreme leader is gone. Missiles are flying back. Oil prices are jumping. Social media is exploding with one word: World War III. If you've been online at all this week, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Feeds flooded with maps, countdowns, safe country lists, and people saying, "This is it." Now, these panic clips kept appearing in my feed for days, and I kept scrolling past them. But yesterday, I stopped. I read the reports, watched the footage, and suddenly it hit me why this moment is going viral. Because hidden inside all this fear and chaos are 4 lessons that ancient Japanese masters spent their entire lives teaching. 4 truths that the samurai carved into their souls centuries ago, when their world was also on the edge of total war. And I don't know if you've seen these clips, but I'm certain you haven't noticed these 4 things. So let me share them with you, because wisdom like this is rarely found when you need it most. The first lesson is about waking up. When the first strikes landed and the world froze, I stopped seeing just another news cycle. I started seeing a mirror, a planet that did everything right. Built careers, chased comfort, scrolled endlessly, planned retirements, and yet, underneath all of it, there was always a quiet assumption: this stability will last. The Japanese called this mujo, impermanence. War doesn't create impermanence, it reveals it. That sudden global shock, that feeling in your chest when the headlines hit, the samurai called that moment satori, a lightning flash awakening, not fear, awakening. The realization that you have been living as if time was unlimited, and maybe it isn't. The second lesson is about focus. In moments like this, watch how power behaves. Some panic loudly, some posture for attention, some move quietly, without emotion. The samurai trained for exactly this state. They called it fudoshin, the immovable mind, an inner stillness that does not react to chaos. Missiles can fly, markets can crash, media can scream, but your mind does not move unless you choose it to move. Fudoshin is not ignorance, it is disciplined attention. When the outside becomes unstable, the inside must become unshakable. The third lesson is about silence. Notice what the truly strong are not doing right now. They are not arguing in comment sections. They are not refreshing the news every 60 seconds at 2:17 a.m. They are not trying to win debates with strangers across the world. They prepare, they protect, they move. There is a Japanese idea, mokusatsu, to kill with silence. Because if you are still explaining yourself to everyone, still seeking approval for your choices, still feeding the panic machine, your decision is not yet complete inside you. When a blade is sharp, it does not announce itself. Real power becomes quiet before it becomes visible. The fourth lesson is about death. Every morning, the samurai practice something called shinu kakugo, the readiness to die. Not because they wanted death, but because they refused to be ruled by it. They would imagine the end clearly, and once you have truly faced the end, something strange happens. You stop bargaining with life. You stop delaying what matters. You stop pretending you have infinite time. In the face of possible World War III, most people obsess over survival, but the samurai understood something deeper. The fear of death can make you half alive long before death ever arrives. When you remove death's power over your decisions, you become dangerous, not to others, but to mediocrity. You start choosing truth over comfort, purpose over popularity, clarity over crowd approval. This moment will pass, the fear will fade, the headlines will change, the algorithms will move on to the next crisis, but the real question will remain. When the world trembled, did you wake up? Did you sharpen your focus? Did you step back into silence? Did you finally accept that your time is not guaranteed? Or did you scroll until the panic was replaced by the next distraction? The crowd will survive, but survival is not the same as living. Only those who step outside the noise, who build an immovable mind in unstable times, truly live. World events may shake the planet, but whether they shake you is your decision. Thank you for watching.